Alright, Volume 2, Chapter 6, Burning the Candle. Predictions?
Burning the candle. The only character, well, we have Ruby, who has Anne's, her sister, with connotations of fire, and Cinder would be, the ashes, as it were. So I guess it could be that compromising some sort of plan that she has. That might be reading into things a bit more than I should be, though. That's the only sort of literary analysis, as it were, that I have things. But aside from that, I'm not sure, honestly. My assumption is that we're going to see some more strife within Team RWBY and probably a resolution. At the hands of some sort of conflict that, will bring them back together. But aside from that, I'm probably sure.
Alright. And I'm still image?
You are not even that anymore. You're a little loading bar.
Oh. Lovely. Alright. Well, at least my smiles and looks do not give me away, I suppose.
No pun intended. It doesn't hold a candle to seeing your...
Alright. You ready?
One moment. Please. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore.
Yep. Burning the candle. Like I said, I think this might be your favorite episode of Volume.
I'm looking forward to it.
Possibly. I could be wrong.
Well,
like I said.
It doesn't sound like there's much to like in Season 3.
Wait, what?
Volume 3. Doesn't sound like...
Volume 3?
I mean, I'm sure it's good in terms of, development of the plot, but it sounds like it's rather difficult journey with regard to the characters that you've grown to like.
I need you to pick a tablecloth. Aren't they both the same? I don't even know why I asked.
I couldn't tell the difference either.
Wow. That's a big speaker.
So, have you picked out a dress yet?
What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh, don't
Aw,
worry.
bitter.
She's going.
Ladybug shippers,
Weiss?
probably.
I thought we agreed. No doilies.
If I don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Your dance is gonna have fog machines?
We were thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies
Damn
all
it, Weiss.
excited to dress up?
Yeah, right.
Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night.
What are you two wearing?
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
Hey, I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we've noticed.
So
Not exactly a shirt kind of place.
Still being all, Blakey.
Obviously. I still can't think of a way to change her mind.
Guys, trust me. Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
That's some confidence right there, Yang.
Yep. Actually, up until these next 2 episodes, I was fine with Neptune. Just so you know.
Just saying, the Bumblebee is strong here.
Yeah. That's why I said this would be your favorite one. Plus cats, That's racist.
I was thinking a sniper, but that's actually that's a lot funnier actually.
Yeah. I think at first she definitely was just annoyed with it rather than like actually invested in it as a cat, you know, kind of thing. But I think when she started getting up and walking and she tried stepping on it with her feet, I think that was more the cat thing.
It's like, you know, this won't work.
And plus, she's like really exhausted. I'm sure if she wasn't, you know,
I'm just gonna come out and say
be able to suppress the cat instincts.
are one of my best friends. These past few months,
too
I
tired
feel
to
like
think
we
about
really
it.
bonded, even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
Poor Ren.
And I you.
Which
He went along with it.
I wanted to
Yeah.
get your advice on.
Anything to get
Girls.
this conversation going.
I just
So he
don't
could get
know
his clothes.
how to. Girls, I guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you and Nora, you know?
We're
not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on!
John, what is this all about?
It's Weiss. I'm completely head over heels for her, and she won't even give me a chance. She's cold, but she's also incredible.
She'll never give you a
She's
chance.
smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take me seriously, you know? I wish I could tell her how
The
I
singing
feel
thing is a reference
without
to the
messing it all
trailer
up.
as well.
Then do it.
What?
Tell her exactly
No,
what
Kira.
you just said. No
Oh,
ridiculous schemes, no pickup lines. Just
it's so
be
sad.
honest.
I know!
John, you can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
Now you know why I was all grumbly in Volume 1.
Hmm.
You're right.
I
Thanks,
hope he
Kira.
comes around.
Good talk, Ren.
Well, you will find out.
True.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Yang, if you're going to tell me to stop, you may as well just save your breath.
I don't want you to stop. I want you to slow down.
We don't have the luxury to slow down.
It's not a luxury. It's a necessity.
The necessity is stopping Torchwick.
And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say.
Fine.
Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of
Let me
Vale.
tell you my life story.
Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose, and she was like super mom, baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then
Best mom.
one day she left for a mission and never came back.
Ah,
It was tough.
hence the grave.
Ruby was really
Yep.
torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kind of shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second. The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me everything, but I learned that the two of them had been on a team
Your
together with
face right
Summer
now.
and Crow.
That explains
left me
the
with
different
me
hair
after I was
colors.
born.
Yes.
No one had seen her since.
Why did she leave you?
That question. Why? I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out.
And the different
All I
last
thought
names.
about. I would ask
Sure.
anybody I could what they knew about her.
Sure.
Then
Ruby
one
has
day,
her mom's last
I
name.
found something.
Yang has her
What I
dad's.
thought was a clue that could lead me to
That's a
Anna.
little
Why? I'm not
weird.
exactly
Or
sure.
maybe even my
I guess
mother.
I guess the mother wore the
I waited
pants
for Dad
in
to
the
leave
second
house, put
relationship
Ruby in a
there.
wagon and headed out. I must have walked for hours. I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't going to let anything stop me.
Little Ruby.
When we finally got there,
Hmm.
I could barely stand,
And Little Yang, of course. Too.
but I didn't care.
The littler Ruby.
Yeah.
And then I saw them. Those burning red eyes. There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time.
I see the scythe runs in the family.
My stubbornness
Yes.
should have gotten us killed that night.
Yay.
Well, with Crow.
I'm sorry that happened.
Crow
to you,
taught
and I
Ruby.
understand what you're trying to
Right.
tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just.
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me. But I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can do this.
No, you don't understand. If Roman Tortured walked through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me.
Face looks troubled.
It's, some Bumblebee strife here, but it's all okay now.
I'm not asking you to stop.
Yeah.
Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about. And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Yay!
That's where SS Bumblebee fires. Here's where White Knight has issues, but I have no issues with that.
Naturally.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Forget
I know
what
this is
their
a little
ship is called.
unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you something. Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
I think it's White Waters, maybe.
Hmm.
I've also seen briefly when we were looking earlier, Under the Schnee. I thought that was funny, but I don't think that's the one that's commonly used at all, because that's the first time I've heard it.
Oh, you look beautiful! Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
For real, though. For real. I am Ruby in heels, I think.
Stupid.
I avoid them.
Heels are stupid, in my opinion, so no worries.
Yeah. And this is where Bumblebee kind of sinks a bit. Or it's got shot a bit.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Technically.
And then fires a little bit.
First dance is spoken for.
So you see, it's both floating and sinking at the same time.
True, true.
It's like, yes, no, yes, no.
Yes! No.
Yeah, exactly. At least she's happy.
I told you she was
Still
Mission
no shit,
accomplished. So, what do we
No,
do
I mean,
now?
I don't
Just
ship
have
it, but I'm
fun.
fine with the ship.
Does that mean I can change out
guess.
of these stupid things?
I'm
into my
neutral
hood
about the
now?
ship. I'm with you, Ruby.
Stupid lady stilts.
Not enjoying yourself?
Oh, no. Everything's fine. I'm just not much of a fancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah, that lesson's been floating around a lot lately.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked. Although, one wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or a twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
You guys are just in time.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Dun dun dun.
Whenever I think of you, how I wish you all I knew. You might be my dream come true.
So what do you think? Favorite episode so far, or?
It was like you said, mixed bag.
Yeah.
In some ways, so certainly. It had its very good moments in terms of the ship, but Monkey Boy did get in the way there. Son.
Yeah. Oh, the Monkey King. Yeah, in my opinion, as of Volume 2 of this, as where we are right now, I always kind of thought Yang had a thing for Blake, but Blake didn't necessarily have a thing for Yang.
It's a shame. It's a crying shame if that's the case.
Or at the very least, hasn't really realized it yet.
I suppose.
Just the vibe I got, because, Yang just seems always kind of like, I don't know, like half-heartedly flirty, I guess. Like the wink part is what really is like to me. I don't know.
I mean, Yang has a more flirtatious personality anyway, so
yeah,
it's a little bit harder to read into that, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's like she knows it's not gonna do anything. She does it anyway, kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me overthinking it.
Just for fun. Just because she doesn't think there's gonna be any harm in it.
Might as well give it a shot.
Fair enough. That's an understandable mentality. But might as well throw your hat in the ring, as it were, just in case.
Just in case. See, it worked out for you.
That's true. It did. It worked out perfectly for me. Like I said, I was fully expecting to get shot down, but that, very fortunately for me, was not the case.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Any final thoughts before we move on to Chapter 7?
I don't think so. That's pretty much it.
All right.